Hello everyone, Ro here, and welcome back to ETS2, Euro Truck Simulator 2. Today we're going to be taking 16 tons of chicken meat to Birmingham. Severe discretion is advised. I hope you guys enjoy. Now let's get started. Wow. Alright. Just not expecting to get out of that. Oh. Okay, so we are back in ETS2. It's been a couple weeks. No big deal. There have been a couple minor changes since the last episode. We'll get to those in a minute. Alright, so we are getting out on the road. 16 tons of chicken meat, that's kind of a lot, is it not? 16 tons. We're taking it to Birmingham? All the way from, I believe, Jinkoping. Taking the beautiful 53-foot Reefer with the J&B Trucking decals on it. Still got the same truck as last time. This is the Kenworth T600 Day Cab. It's an amazing truck. I love it. I've gone ahead and enabled the truck speed limiter for the first time ever. If you're not new to my channel, you may know that I love to speed. But I'm going to try and be more careful now. I'm only going, what, 1 kilometer an hour over the speed limit? Not bad. Getting ready to make a left-hand turn up here, so we're going to slow this truck down. Go ahead and get our signal going. I'm not sure what this truck is doing, but we're going to pull further to the right. There's no one in this lane, so that is good. Alright. So we're gonna go ahead and make a left turn here. This truck is kind of loud, is it not? Well, then again, you guys are getting an edited version of this. I'm getting the raw audio, which, I don't know. This game is louder than most games. I have to do more to lower the volume. I mean, of course I could lower the volume in the settings, which I may do at a later time, just to get it right. But man, this game is a loud one. Alright, so on to the changes. So, since the last recording session with ETS2, I have gotten my new motherboard. I have rebuilt my computer to install said motherboard. Obviously, I have the new graphics card, which I believe I already had during the last recording session, I believe. I got that at the end of December. My last recording session was the beginning of January, so yeah. So, with the new motherboard came some changes, some nice, needed changes. First of all, the motherboard, being a MSI 970 Crate Edition. Beautiful motherboard, beautiful motherboard. Black and white, ATX. It's a great motherboard. It's a big upgrade from my old motherboard, which I honestly couldn't tell you what it is because it was so generic. MSI did not even have a model name on it. And that's if it was actually an MSI board, which I'm kinda doubting. But my old motherboard only had 2 SATA 3 ports with 6 SATA 2 ports, which meant that only 2 of my drives had the higher speed, and so yeah, that was kind of not great. My new motherboard has 6 SATA 3 ports and no SATA 2 ports. So now that that is there, my RAID 0 configuration that I set up about a month and a half ago, I think, it's now on a SATA 3 and it's now quicker. And I'm loving it. I am loving it. This motherboard also has 2 more DDR3 RAM slots than the previous board, which I took advantage of by installing more RAM, almost double what I had originally. Looks like we're going to be following this car hauler. Actually, we're going to be taking a left here with it. I should probably pay attention to the road a little bit more, considering I am hauling 16 tons of chicken meat. Whoops. Oops. There we go. So more RAM. That's always good. It's always good. And with my old motherboard, the SATA ports were actually in a very bad location where they lined up with the graphics card slot, the PCI Express 2.0 slot. And that board only had one PCI Express 2.0 slot, so I could only have one graphics card. Not that I plan on having two at any time, but if it happens, this board, this new one, will allow me to do so. But yeah, that was a major issue with my last motherboard. Basically, a lot of the SATA slots, SATA ports, were blocked by my graphics card, which not great. And that was when I had a short graphics card. So imagine what happened when I got my new graphics card, and it was almost double the length. Alright, so go ahead and make a left-hand turn out of here. Whoa, not very good shifting there, huh? So that basically covers what's new with my motherboard. Like I said, I have more RAM now. All my SATA ports are quicker. Oh, and this is, this motherboard also has two USB 3.1 slots. Yes, that is brand new. I believe it's double the speed of 3.0, which is awesome. Not that I have any 3.1 drives or anything, but when I do, it'll be fully compatible with my computer. I can take full advantage of it. Now back to that word compatibility. My old motherboard was not compatible with Windows 10. It was compatible with Windows 7, Windows 8, and Windows 8.1, which pretty much sucked. Because, you know, I had Windows 10. And I still do have Windows 10, unfortunately. On my old motherboard, there were some issues that I won't discuss. But they were preventing me from really enjoying my experience with Windows 10. My new motherboard is compatible with Windows 8, Windows 8.1, and Windows 10. Note, not compatible with Windows 7. Gotta love it. Which means my Windows 7 installation is gone. Which means my LS or LC PDFR installation is destroyed. Thank Christ. Dude, I need to merge into that lane, so if you could please move, that would be great. Alright, gonna make another left turn here. I will say I am definitely getting better at driving in this game. And I've been playing this game more. I don't know why. It's just been something I've been doing more of. Except for this week. Because of, well, the release of LSPDFR 0.3. Very exciting. Being able to try all the new features. In fact, when I'm done with this recording, I will be taking time to test more mods, test more LSPDFR plugins, installing new sounds. I'm not going to say what, but they will be evident if they work in Wednesday's episode. Whoops, that was a red light. But I was already partway through the intersection, so nailed it. Kind of braked hard there. Sometimes there's traffic that goes past there. So I wanted to make sure there wasn't this time. Instead of barreling through there and someone T-boning me. Because that would not be cool. Alright, so we are at the port. Just go ahead and shut off my engine. Go into neutral, actually. Disable the lights. I'm going to go ahead and hit enter. And we'll be making our way to Friedrichshafen. Friedrichshafen. However you say it.